Hello and welcome. I've got a new game to be playing on the channel today, Ostriv. It's not a newer game, it's been an early release for a while, but they just released a update for it, so I thought I'd play it on the channel today. If you're not familiar with it, it's a game based in the 1700s where you're early settlers and you gotta create your own little city while managing the economy and growing your own food and doing trading and all that good stuff. So if you've ever seen Banished or play Banished, then you'll probably recognize some of the mechanics in this. But without further ado, let's go ahead and play on 4 here, and we'll pause it and get an overview of the map. So let's see what we got here. Looks like we got some stone deposits there, limestone. First thing you want to do in this is set up your city center, which be nice if we can do it over here, but I don't think you can. I think you've got to do it over here. Let's see. Yeah, inaccessible. So you've got to do it over here. So. Which is crazy. I wish it'd let you do it more in that area over there, but it is what it is. So I think we'll start maybe in this area over here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click and add our city center there. And as you can see, you've got your settlers here. Then you've got your camp center, which is your town hall. Got a little drinking well. Got tents for each one of the families, which tells you their occupation, if they have any kids, how much money they have, and how much food they have. Which food early on is very important in this game, so you want to get it as soon as you can. Our little camp storage, we got 1,000 iron, 1,600 nails, and 1,200 thatch. So let's go ahead and get our little city going here. And first thing it's wanting us to do is build our forestry. So we'll go ahead and take advantage of this little area being right here. And rotate this thing around this way. I've only played around with this for about an hour or two, and it's actually a pretty fun game once you get into it. And you click it down, and it tells you the resources it needs, what level it's at, and builders. Which right now, all the builders are the men of the camp, because women don't take part in the building. They're more like laborers and running markets and things like that. So we'll go ahead and run this on and let them start building that. And then we need to think about where we're going to put our houses at for these guys. Ideally, you don't want the houses too far away from your production areas, but I want to do like a town square right here. Try to make it like where I'm from. We've got a town square that's got a fountain in the middle of it. So if I can make something like that, that'd be alright. As you can see, they're gathering the materials. I'm already starting the foundation of it. Okay, so while they're doing that, we'll go ahead and be plopping some houses down. I think we'll start up here. So let's get our house. Rotate it around a little bit like this. And if you hold down Shift, it'll let you place more than one at a time. There's 9 families, so we need 9 houses. So there's 4, 5. And okay, we can just, can we not get it in there? Oh, I forgot to spin it around here. Okay. So let's go ahead and hold our shift key down. We just need 4 more houses. 2, see our little build queue up here. As soon as I get done with that forestry building, I put 2 people on forestry and put the other, so we got 9 men. Put the other 7 on buildings, so I can hurry to get those houses done before winter hits. So slow this down for just a second. As you can see, I've got it built, and you can set the limit on what you want to keep in there. Say if you want just 5,000 firewood, you can do that and just concentrate on wood, or you can take firewood down, but your family's freeze to death. So let's go ahead and get on the clay pit. I always like putting the clay pit behind the forestry. Just remember, when you go to put the clay pit down, you cannot delete it. It's there permanently, so be careful when you do that. So let's get our guys working on forestry here, and the other 5, 6, 7 can go on building the houses. So let's run that through real quick. And for most buildings, it requires thatch that you make from reeds. So let's see if we can find some real quick. I think I'm built way too far. I got a little bit there, a lot of it there. We got some down here, so let's see if we can get our thatchery down here. Let's turn it around a little bit here. And turn it around this way. Okay, so we'll get that down there. I can get working on that here in a minute. And see our first little house here. And you click on it, because you who lives there. Just like if they were in the tents over here, but they have a more permanent structure. And women, they really don't have much to do at the moment, so they just sit there. Which is the way it was back then. Guys were meant to be the workers, and women gathered food and did all the homemaking, so. And see, we've already got 10,600 wood there, 1,907 firewood. So, and I should be chopping some trees down that winter reserve there. And let's go ahead and put another house down here. So that way we get more houses you have, the more settlers you get, and the more settlers that you have, the more workers you get. And in this game, workers count, trust me. So once I get those going, we should get more people in. So I'm gonna see, we're gonna need go to thatchery. Yeah, we got thatchery, so let's go ahead and move that up to the next one, because we'll get some of the women working on that. And let's see what else we're gonna need real quick. Definitely gonna need a smithy. Use a smithy to make your nails out of iron. So I'm gonna put it over here out of the way for the time being. You only start with a limited number of nails, and then after you run out, you're gonna have to make some more. So definitely gonna need a smithy. And once we get this going, we get some of our women to work. And it looks like they're about done, and they are. Okay, so let's click on this. Don't hire men. Take your wages down to about 60%, and get a couple of our women working on it. Okay, so we're gonna have some thatch to work with, and as you can see, They're bringing logs in and cutting it up. See, we're going to need charcoal piles for our smithy to work. So what they do is they collect wood and put it in these little piles here, turn it into charcoal, and they use the charcoal as fuel for the smithy. Probably should. You know what? That'd be fine. That'd be fine. I ain't worried about it. And it's still close enough they can reach it without walking too far. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Definitely. Don't need that at the moment. Now we will need a carpentry station. Because when your carts break down, they have to be repaired. So, I want to put it close to the forestry so they don't have to walk too far from the wood. We'll set that right there. Now at the beginning it will look a little cramped, but don't worry, I will fix it. So just thinking about I'll put my city center here. That's what I wanted. So let's do it in here. Let's go ahead and block some of this off. 2, 1, yeah. It'll be fairly good size. Because I'm gonna have my market and town hall here. So, let's see. This ain't gonna be square by any means, but it'll work for the time being. This area is off limits. Yeah, it's not square. It's okay. That's not gonna be permanent anyway, so that's definitely not squared. Okay, and as you see, as the houses go up, the tents disappear. So once those disappear, we can build a warehouse and get rid of our storage shed too. So let me go ahead and put one of those in. Trade and transport. There we go. Let's see, where do we want to sit? It's a question. Let's see. I want to set it by the smithy. Yeah, we'll set it up for now. That'd be fun. Because once we get everything built, we can always build another one and move that one. So, get these little people working here, and as soon as they get done with that, I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, they're finishing up the last house for our families in the camp. So while they're working on that, we're going to need some food coming in pretty soon, so I'm going to work on putting down a fishery and a boatyard. Well, a fishing dock and a boatyard. Come on, give me a space to put this. I'd like to put it all the way over here. Uneven area, uneven area. Come on now. What about over here? Oh, there we go. It's a long way away from camp. You know what? That's the only place we can put it. That's the only place we can put it. And we're going to need a boatyard. Boatyard is actually... You need a boatyard so that way you can build boats and they can repair the boats that you use. So let's go ahead and stick it in there. And get our smithy up next, and then we'll go ahead and get our warehouse. And so we can start storing the stuff that's in here. And we can get rid of this city center here. Okay, so we got our fishing dock, got our boatyard in there. Let's see. Something else we need to get in pretty quick. Let's see. I guess we need to get our farm down. Over. The farm I'm going to put. Don't want it near the city center. I need a train over here. I'm gonna put it right over here. Put it out of the way, out of sight, out of my mind, know what I mean? So once we get that going, we can get our field set up for, hopefully, won't be next year, it'll be the year after. So, and we can take one of these workers off here, and we can employ them there. Hire women as laborers. Let's do limit of 4, and there we go. See if we can get anybody to go to work there. And we do. Good job. Now he can start turning that iron into nails. As soon as I get this warehouse built, we'll get everything that's in storage here, which was iron and nails. Get that emptied out. And you see we're getting low on nails, 280. But we got plenty of iron, so they should be able to make quite a bit of nails. So let's get iron. Let's just go ahead and do 2,000 iron. And nails. Let's do 2,000 nails. We want to not hire men. And set the labor limit is 2. So now what that's going to allow is they're going to pull everything from here, which I do this, and they're going to take everything from that to the closest storage option that they have. So you'll see them all rush to it and get switched. All the iron's going to go over there. And hopefully the nails will go in there. Oh, okay, they're taking iron in there too. That's good. And then once that gets emptied, you'll see it disappear. So, already emptied it? Not yet. Come on, hurry up and empty that shit there. Okay, they're emptying that, good. And a few more now. Okay, now it's gone. Okay. So we can delete this fire. We can delete the bench. Delete this bench. And I'm gonna take and build another well up here. Let's get it out. And so we can get some water from over here. You can use these little platforms and you get unlimited water from down here. I like the well. The well you can set for production or citizen use. This one here I'll probably just use for citizen, for drinking water. So, okay, next thing I want to get is our town hall. Now our town hall is going to be just to the left of this. I could put it in the center of our little town here. I might actually do that. So right here is going to be town hall. There. Which means I'll have to get rid of this part of the fence so I can get in there and build it. So now they're going to go work on our fishing docks. That's good. And The only bad thing is they have to travel such a long distance for that. But it is what it is. This is what happens when you build on the wrong part of the town. That's my bad. I wasn't thinking about that. Now, I could have tried down here, but you have to destroy so many trees. And that takes longer than actual building, so... So yeah, once we get the fishing dock and the boatyard build, we'll work on the farm. The farm's going to allow us to grow our own food, and if we have surplus of food, that's going to allow where we can trade it for like horses and cows and livestock. Other ways of eating. So what we can do is go ahead and get us a market stall. And I'm going to place some firewood to sell. Trying to make a little bit of money. So we'll automatically builds and sell firewood, since that's the only thing we've got. Don't hire men, don't hire men. And laborers 1. So let's... And let's see, we got 2 women looking for a job, 4 women looking for a job. Okay. Let's see what we can... Carpentry, okay, there we go. So we don't have any men looking for jobs, so let's fire one of these guys, and he be the new carpenter. So hire men, don't hire men as laborers. Hire men, well, hire women as laborers. And maybe 3, how many did it say? 2 women looking for a job. Okay, so there we go. And got 1 open vacancy, no men looking for a job. Well, okay, good job. Now they'll start working on these carts, because it looks like they're about damaged, so you can start repairing those. Okay, good deal. And progress on... Okay. Looks like they almost got the fishing dock built. Good deal. Good, good, good. Okay, so once they get that built, they'll work on the boatyard, and as soon as the boatyard's done, we'll get us some boats ordered. And then we can start getting us some fish next year. And just as I said, next year, because as soon as I said that, it starts snowing, so that's another thing, y'all deal with snow, so if you hire anybody in your fishing dock, you can lay them off during the winter, because they'll just be sitting there doing nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and place a couple more houses down. Because we're going to need some more. Let's turn snapping off. Turn off snapping. No snapping. There we go. Let's go ahead and put you there. I'll let shift key down. And turn you around 180 degrees. And put you there. Go ahead and build a few more houses. Because whenever we go to build our farm, we're going to need a whole lot of workers. Okay, so now we got them a bunch of stuff to do. And looks like they do have a fishing dock done. And we can order 2 boats. And as soon as that boatyard's finished, they will get working on it after we hire somebody to work there. Okay, so we've made it to the year 1721 so far, so nobody's died yet. We've got 25 villagers, we've got 9 men, 9 women. which is a pretty good ratio. So, and so their town hall's built, that will disappear. Water, we're looking good there. So, I will be right back as soon as I get this boatyard done and we can start making us some boats. Okay guys, they're finally done with the boatyard, so now we are going to hire some worker, and that's going to allow us to make some boats for our fishing dock. And so that way we can start some fishing for next year and get us some food to sell to the market so our people don't starve. So with that being said, I'm going to call an episode here. When we come back for the next episode, we're going to work on getting this farm set up. I don't think it'd be ready for this year, but at least next year we can grow some crops and be a little more self-efficient. So when we come back, we'll work on that and we'll get some more houses going and see what else we can do. Maybe get some cattle and livestock, stuff like that. So thank y'all for joining me, and y'all have a great evening.